We're live.
Hello, welcome back to Nathan Steven Podcast Time Times. Name's still pending, possibly. We don't know yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Today we're talking about Quiet Place 2. It's a new movie, which is rare because everything we've reviewed so far has been like already out previously, and then we've just watched it and reviewed it, but it's finally a new release. And before we get started, a disclaimer: I feel like my review is going to be biased on this because it was my first time at a theater in over a year, and it was really fun. So like I don't think I feel like if it was bad anyway, it was good, but I feel like if it was bad, I would have had a positive review just because I thought it was
Yeah.
really cool to be back in the
Yeah.
theater with popcorn and the whole thing. So
Yeah. Because you didn't go with us, idiot.
yeah,
Um. Yeah. Okay. Should we just start? I guess.
yeah, just general thoughts.
It was good. I thought it was like. I mean, like we'll get into it later, but like it was like I thought the movie was fine. I
Mm-hmm.
I I personally like the first one better. Just
Yeah,
it pretty much did what the first one did, except slightly worse. I don't know.
yeah,
Um. One major critique, I guess, and it's probably what we're going to be talking about majority of the time, is like
yeah. I think so.
um it didn't really like do anything. Like nothing really progressed. It was just like a filler movie, I feel like the first one pretty much set up that they were going to be like killing monsters,
Yeah,
like fighting, and like this one just like had one goal, and it was to radio the thing, and I still don't really know what that means or
yeah.
why, but yeah. um
No, yeah. I don't know. I said I like the second one more, but I think that was like a recency bias thing. Like I think they were equal because they followed pretty much the same plot. They were both the same amount of like scares for me and everything, but I don't know. I think what helped the movie for me was I hadn't seen the trailer since it dropped a long time ago.
mm,
So I didn't see a lot of the things in the trailer until after I like rewatched it after I watched the movie. And it kind of shows you a lot. Like it shows you that they like get to that island. Like it shows those people living there. And it
yeah.
shows the guy like war. Like I didn't know. That felt like a lot of stuff that they revealed.
Yeah, the trailer, like like it revealed a lot of stuff, but I feel like everything in the trailer was so like it ended up just being kind of insignificant.
Yeah.
Like the black guy that was like teased, like he was like got like 5 minutes of screen time.
Yeah. Especially since he's like a decent named actor.
Died.
Like he's in like movies. Like he so I don't know. I didn't expect him to just die
And
immediately. I thought
also like set up John Krasinski for being bigger, like playing a bigger role than he did. I'm glad that they didn't make him play like a bigger role because I feel like it would have just been like I don't know, like if the character's dead, you just keep him dead. Like it was like a short flashback.
it was good. I still think that my favorite part of the movie was still the flashback, and I saw like John Krasinski do an interview on it on YouTube after, but like I liked how like most of it is either shot in one take or like tried to make it look like that. That way you feel like you're living through the chaos like with the characters. Like there's no cuts and you're like they're going place to place because it starts with like the meteorite, then they're just in their car, and then you see that thing smash into it, then they hide in that diner, and then they're running out. Like it's all like one long scene of just chaos, and you like feel the day one kind of you know
Yeah.
horror. So I like that. That was my favorite scene still. Not that the rest of the movie is bad, but that for like the day one stuff was
Yeah, the
awesome.
flashback was cool. Like it was good to get some backstory.
Yeah.
Um, it felt a lot like. Or wait, did you watch Bird Box? I forget.
No, but I know what happened. Like I've
Yeah,
seen.
it felt a lot like the opening scenes of Bird Box, just because
Hmm.
I mean there's like similar premises.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, but that movie was set up worse. But it's another review once you watch it, maybe. I don't know.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I just felt like uh the characters made a lot of dumb choices
Yeah,
just for like the plot
yeah, for
to
sure.
progress. I feel like uh let's see, the kid, the he's one of the stupidest person.
Yeah, yeah. So
Like,
this movie chooses to like split up the main characters into two groups,
yeah,
and Killian Murphy and then the deaf girl. They have like the biggest, like the most important plot, right? They're trying to so. It gives very little for Emily Blunt and the kid to do, and the kid's hurt, so he decides to go on an adventure into the attic for no reason.
it was just
Yeah,
like
it was.
Irma and I were watching, where it's just like, what is happening?
Yeah, it was just was not smart, and
Like,
then it.
obviously something was gonna happen, and then he just like brought the creature. And dude, I knew from the moment that they like pan to the towel, like
Yeah,
they were supposed to. I knew one of the characters was gonna mess it up, and they weren't gonna cover, like it was gonna lock on them, and they'd like
yeah.
die, like not die,
And then
but
they
like,
were stuck. Yeah.
and then that happened, and then he was just taking oxygen from the baby. That's cool. Yeah, and so then the girl was also dumb. Like she just left on
Yeah, that's
her own. Like I don't get why they couldn't do that as a group.
because
Like
they
why?
didn't want to, but then she made the decision to.
He's just so I don't know.
The only good part about that scene is how like she convinced like Killian Murphy's character to like follow her because she was like, "Hey, you said you wanted to save your wife, but you wish you could do more. Like now you have that chance." Which is
Yeah.
kind of messed up, but like it actually like wasn't that had some emotional pull to it, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool.
And then to the part where she's like, "You're not my dad." It's like, when did he ever try
Yeah,
to?
I know.
I was just like, okay.
I know they almost do the opposite. Like the whole time they're trying to show how he's not like the dad. Like so I
Yeah.
don't know why they made
Yeah.
that point of emphasis for her to say that, but
It's good. And then I don't know. I don't know if like I guess we should probably break it up like chronologically, but like I don't know. It just movie just happens kind of.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so for me, like it's hard to break up chronologically just because like a lot of the stuff I liked in this movie is the stuff I liked in the first movie. Like they're both so good that like they have the same pros and the same cons. Like the pros is I don't know. I think it's so interesting how both one and two they use like sound design to their advantage because the whole movie's about being quiet, yet they use like sounds and stuff for scares and whatever. Like when you're
Yeah,
in the deaf girl's point of view in the
that
train
was
car or whatever,
so scary.
her face covers the entire camera, then she leans back and the creature's like right there. But they use sound like because you're watching it through the deaf girl's perspective to their advantage there. So I like that stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's
Like
clever.
I even picture what it would be like to just be deaf. Like
I know,
I
yeah.
knew she
Like
was deaf, but like I didn't register that she wouldn't be able to hear or
yeah,
anything.
you don't know if they're coming till you see them. Yeah. So that's like really smart. I
Um,
like that.
yeah, and then um, I don't know. I guess like there was like that whole thing with the people on the boats
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they like jump them.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I just
Now, I like assumed they were like cannibals, but I didn't understand. But that was like the people he was talking about because he's like, oh, the people left aren't worth saving. And I
yeah,
kind of like that they showed that because like obviously there'd be other survivors out there, so it was kind of cool to see that. I don't
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they just were bad
know.
people.
Yeah, I guess. No.
Um, the girl was the like little girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Why was her face all like weird?
I
I
don't
was
know.
so confused. Like
Yeah,
'cause
I don't know.
when I first saw that, like I know you haven't seen Bird Box, but you know how there's like the people who get possessed in
Yeah,
Bird Box, like
yeah.
those people, and they're basically the only real threat.
Uh huh. Because the
It's
monsters
like
can't actually
they,
do anything.
or else you can just cover your eyes and then
Yeah,
you wouldn't die. But like they make you not cover your, or like um. So I thought it was gonna be like one of those things, but then it wasn't.
yeah.
I don't know. Um, I don't really know what this movie was just like. I don't know. I feel like now looking back on it, there's just like not a lot that happened.
Yeah.
It
I
was like
mean, okay.
five major scenes, pretty much.
Both movies are only like an hour and a half, and they kind of follow the same plot. Like they start here, and then they end with them figuring out how to kill it.
Yeah.
But the only thing that this one had that I like more is like the first one, the whole plot is they're just trying to survive the monsters because you're introduced like the world. But
Hmm.
in the second one, you actually have like a point to get to. Like they're trying to find
Yeah.
a safe
And there's
haven.
like some world building in this one
So
too.
yeah, and I know. So spoilers for Bird Box. Like I know at the end they find that whatever that little place, and they all like are inside of it, whatever. Like they get to like home safe.
Hmm.
And when they got there, like in Quiet Place 2, I was like, oh, well, like, yeah, I guess they could live with noise and whatever because they're on a remote island. But I was like, I guess this is like the safe haven, like in Bird Box. But then this is the biggest like plot hole type of thing in the movie. I was talking to Danny about this. So when they're fighting on the boats or whatever, one of the monsters drowns, right? So they
Yeah.
like establish that they can't swim.
Yeah.
And then Killian Murphy and the deaf girl, they take a boat over to that island, and then there's one monster left sitting on top of a boat that they
Mhm.
leave behind.
Yeah.
So when Killian Murphy goes and he like is on the island and he finds out that the boat is there, did the monster paddle his way to that island, or did the boat just happen to float to the
I think
island?
it just happened to float.
Okay.
I
I just
don't
find
know.
that like hard to believe because it
I just
seems.
feel like you're not listening to the question.
Yeah, I know, because it would have made more sense had it traveled like with them, but then they would have noticed, and they didn't go on the same boat. I don't know. So,
No, yeah, I think it just floated because I don't think it would paddle. I don't know.
but
Um,
yeah,
yeah, that was messed up. They all died. But then what is that? But like, what does the rest of the world look like?
I
It's like,
am.
where did the monsters landed like near them, right? Like that's
I'm
what I'm
guessing it's
assuming.
supposed to be around the world, but you only see like a small part of it. I think that's what the sequels are supposed to explore.
Is Hawaii just like fine?
Yeah, I guess because unless one landed there, then you're just
Like,
screwed.
I don't. There's so many questions.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Because I mean, in the first one, you literally are like only on that house pretty much. Like that's pretty much the
yeah,
majority of the
yeah,
movie. This one, like I mean, you would say it expands more of the world, but it really doesn't. They only go to like a farther part of town, which is way more than the first one, but such a small part of
yeah,
like the world. So
yeah. And then the whole final fight, or I don't know what you want to call
yeah,
it, whatever. They like get in the car, right, and
yeah,
they're like driving to the radio station,
yeah,
and then like the girl just kind of like watches, like both of them kind of just like I don't know. It just felt like she was just like standing there and like
yeah,
waiting for suspense, and
yeah.
then she
I
decided
know.
to go in.
I
I
didn't
was like,
understand that.
okay, I don't know. They could have just gotten that scene over with. I
No,
don't
because Killian Murphy's like bleeding out, and then
know.
Emily Blunt, and then the dude, the son, are just like sitting there about to die, and then she just like waits till it gets closer. She's like, bum.
Yeah,
But
and then I thought they were gonna be like, oh, they have to go get Emily Blunt now,
but it just ends.
and the movie ends. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Okay. So I will. There's nothing wrong with that climax. Like it makes sense, but at the same time, that's exactly what happened in the first one.
I
Like
know.
literally. So
But the
I don't know.
first one, it could have ended there. Like, it
Yeah.
could have just been like, oh, they figured out a way to kill the monsters, and then you just assume they survive because they know how
Yeah.
to kill them all. Um, this one is like, obviously, there's gonna be a third one. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way. Like, there has to be.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, they've already announced it, so I don't know how you even. That's what I'm questioning is I don't even know how you like pick up from there. Wait one second. Anyway, hi. So I don't know. I just don't know, like, because the second one, like, okay, well, I thought the first one was gonna be a standalone anyway. I didn't even know that there was gonna be a sequel.
yeah, no, yeah,
But like, I don't know. I don't even know where you pick up like what new. Like, you'd be like, oh, they have to find another place to be safe now. Like, I don't really know what the third one will explore that's different. But
I don't know. They're just gonna kill some more monsters, get to a new place,
I guess
save some
no.
more people.
It's just the movie was good, and like I would watch it again, and it was, I don't know, it was mostly good because it was like it. Like I said, like it's all the good things that were in the first one. Like it's really tense the whole time, and like
Yeah,
I like how they did misdirection because the whole movie, the whole first and the first part of the second movie are all like tense all the way through, no breaks. And then like when you finally get to that island, you feel like a release because you feel like they're finally safe. And once the monster's there, then it's like right back to everything we've been seeing. So I like that, but they do all the things well, but they do all the same exact things. Like it doesn't offer anything super new.
yeah. I feel like this movie was just made like a moneymaker. Like that's like
Yeah,
I don't like it as much just because like it isn't needed. It's just like
yeah.
only made like it's entertaining still, but
But you
it's
could
just
take it
not
away and it'd be
needed. Like
okay.
you don't need this movie.
For sure. I
Um,
think if they do make a lot more movies, I think it would be interesting to look back on this one and see how it fits into the full storyline. Like maybe we'd look at it differently knowing the full thing.
I hope it becomes like Fast and Furious. They just make like 10 movies.
Yeah, and they go to space. Do you know they do that in the new one?
They go to so many. Yeah, I know. I've seen the trailer.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't remember those. Like I've seen them all, I think, but like I don't remember them. I just know like it just progressively gets like
no, yeah, this get crazier.
way crazier.
I
Um,
just, I don't. I don't know if this is just me personally, and I don't know if they want to keep like the mysterious like vibe of it because they didn't really explore it at all in the first one. In the second one, they give you like one flashback to day one, but I'm assuming there's a lot more movies or whatever in the works. Like I hope each one shows you a little bit more of what happened and how like the world handled it because
yeah,
that's like
I feel
one
that's
of the
the
most
whole
interesting
concept.
parts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably would have been more. interesting than
Yeah.
this movie. I just want I like the movie. It's just like
Yeah, I know.
it's just like I'm kind of indifferent on like you know.
But I mean, if you haven't been to the theater, this is a good movie to go back to because it's suspenseful and
Yeah,
you
for
get to
sure.
sit in the jump scare theater, so whatever, it's good.
Dude, the jump scares were like I knew they were coming, and every
They,
time
they still get you.
like I seen the trailer with the
Yeah,
car one, and I still jumped.
yeah,
Oh god.
yeah. They're yeah. No, I hope so. John Krasinski. I saw this in the interview, and then Danny told me it was like he after the first one he wasn't gonna direct the second one,
Hmm.
but he's like, oh, I have like an idea for like a second one. They're like, all right, could you like write us a draft? And he was writing the second one, and he got like so far into it, he's like, all right, I'm just gonna direct this and like write the full thing because he like it was like this is his creation. But then he said he's not gonna do it for the third one. But like my issue with that is like this whole thing, like it's so clear that like these movies are like his vision, like the way he directs it, they feel exactly the same one and two. And I feel like if they drift from that,
Yeah,
it can
it's
make
gonna
it
mess it
bad,
up.
you know? Like yeah.
Switching director is never a good
I
idea.
know. The only time it worked, I feel like, is for not the only time. One of the best was for Thor Ragnarok because the tone in the
Well,
first two
yeah.
suck, and then but like for this, I don't think it would be
It's
good.
not,
So
yeah,
I really hope they don't. But
because like that's going from bad. Like
yeah,
you're starting with bad.
exactly.
So
So that, like these two, not that they're perfect movies, but like the sequel is like perfect for what it needed. Like I don't even know what else I would have wanted in a sequel for this movie. I guess.
yeah, I don't know.
Like so, I guess it was yeah. So I
Yeah,
don't know,
it was fine. I don't like it's just, the movie was good.
like a 8.5, 8. I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, an 8 for me, and then 8.5 for the first one.
I really don't have that much to say
Seven.
on it.
Well, I don't know. I gotta start ranking things as 5 as an average, but like
Yeah, I know it's
can't do
easier.
it. I can't, but it just feels bad. Yeah, Danny was in love for I don't know. He was so excited after we finished.
Well, it's good, but
Yeah, it was fine. Um, I don't really know what else to talk about.
we just wrap this one up. I guess. I mean, there's not that much to say.
Yeah,
I guess.
there's just not like that much that happened in the movie. It's just like I swear like only like there was only a couple major plot points,
Yeah,
and like that was
I
it.
mean, and you could simplify it down to like one plot point if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
They're just trying to find a destination and like
yeah. And
other
then there's
people.
like the second story that like doesn't matter that much, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I guess that's it. I guess.
yeah. Plugs.
Yeah, so that was our review for Quiet Place 2. Go follow us on Instagram and TikTok at podcast_time_times, where we post clips of our previous podcasts and like highlights. You know, we haven't been posting recently, but we will try to.
Yeah, I gotta get on that.
Um, and then yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Follow. No, not follow for more. It's the same as subscribing. Yeah, we're probably gonna film more. Maybe try to be more consistent with our podcast uploads. Um, and then also, like change some things, but we don't know yet. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for
And
this
leave
one.
suggestions for more things.
Yes, do that. Or, DM us at Instagram probably, if you want to be on a podcast episode. Oh, also, we might try to move it to like Google Podcasts or Spotify/Apple Music.
Yeah, because it's easier to listen.
Yeah. But we gotta like I feel like if we're gonna do that, we gotta like finalize the name.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think we can change the name on that. We
yeah,
gotta get the name and then we can do that.
yeah.
That's probably gonna be easy, hopefully. Just taking audio. Yeah. Uh, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will be posting more reviews with guests probably. Okay. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.